You want to be in it?
No.
I'm out of breath. I just got back from a 2-mile run, which if you're a runner is not that far. However, I'm not a runner, so that's very far. And it took me 40 minutes, so that's a 20-minute mile, which is not where I want it to be, but I did it. So we're gonna get better at it. I've decided, don't bark. You wanna go out? Hold on. I'm gonna run a marathon. I would like to run it in 2024, so I have some time to get good and practice. And my mom said there's one in Walt Disney World, so I think that might be a fun one to do. If I'm gonna do a marathon, might as well do it in Disney. And so we're working towards that. I think I'm gonna go to the running store later this week, get new sneakers, because these are pretty dead just from walking around and going to workout classes and stuff. Hi, babes. Patience is at my feet right now. But yeah, that's my new project. That's my new thing to work on this year. Pretty excited about it. I'm enjoying it so far. My ears get cold though because they stick out so the wind catches them. I know, weird problems, but I got an ear warmer, so I wore that today, even though it's only 50 degrees out. See, this is his problem. He can't decide if he wants to be inside or outside. You wanna come in? He wants us to go outside with him, which I'm gonna do in a minute. So this morning I went to church with Mimi, went out to lunch at the Brent Rock Hop. It was amazing, as always. Then we went to Big Y and picked up some pumpkins, and I decorated the front porch, and I'll show you my pumpkins. And then I'm gonna put up some garland that we have. There's already some garland up there around the front door, but we need more. That's gonna be cute. These are 2 of my little pumpkins. Oops. Just above the stove. And then I have these little guys on this table. Look at how cute my little pumpkin stack is. And then we have this one over here. And then this is the garland that we're working with and our wreath. But I want it to wrap over the top there and then kind of come down and maybe like trail a little bit around the pumpkin. So let's see if I can make that happen. Look at that. So cute. I do wish we had something to go here because I feel like there's a bare space, because I feel like that kind of goes, but I need something to go there. Hi, pretty girl. I just got out of work for the day, and now I'm at Rev'd for cycling. And I didn't bring sneakers because I forgot them. So I had on high-heeled boots. I had Doc Martens in the car. So I switched into those because I figured those would look less weird walking out than knee-high boots. So I'm at cycling, and I'm all dressed up for the day. Got tons of cute compliments on my outfits today at work. The cute boots, cute jacket. And the reason I look cute today, I don't have makeup on because I brought my makeup to put on after, was because I was supposed to have a date, but he never texted to confirm. So the backup plan is a workout class, which seems to be my pattern this week. I was supposed to have a date on Sunday, but his car broke down. So I think his car might have actually broken down, but that's the second time I've heard that excuse. Not from him, but like in general. So I'm kind of like, He's like, are you free later this week? I'm like, no, I'm not. Because I'm not. But also now you go to the back of the list. And then yesterday I was supposed to have another date, but he didn't respond when I texted him to confirm. This guy said, yeah, totally. Like, I'll send you like the place. I was like, and then he never sent me the place or the time. So now I'm going to cycling class. And I think it's a good thing because either way I'm productive. I go on a date or I get a workout class. And otherwise I'd just be sitting here twiddling my thumbs, and I am not going to be sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Work was good today. I didn't have too much to do, so I was able to chill for a little bit. We had a meeting today and they fed us, which is so nice. All of the jobs that I've had good food. I think I'm getting spoiled for the first time when I don't have a job that has good food, because working in movies, I got food. Working in weddings, I get food. And then working in insurance, I get food. So it's pretty great. I'm at Rev'd. There in Dedham, there was a cycling studio in the mall section, but for SoulCycle, but it shut down after COVID. A bunch of their locations started shutting down, which is kind of sad. But I found rev'd and I like it a lot. When I first started working out here, there was a certain instructor that I really loved, and I found her and I was going to her every week, and she just moved away and I only went to her like 6 times. So now I'm really sad that she moved. This is my first time coming back on the night that she used to teach, to see who the new instructor is. So we're gonna have to see if I like the new instructor or not, but hopefully it's good, because that one was such a party, fully packed class. Everyone there was into it, and like, you know how some cycling classes are like everyone's into it and some, you know, the vibes just aren't there. This one had the vibes, so now I need this instructor to bring the vibes. So I just got out of cycling and I love going to cycling. I can't even tell you how much joy those classes bring me. Like any workout class, but especially cycling or dance. It feels like a healthy club to me. Like that's where I go and get out of like all my party energy, is at cycling. I like being in the dark room, like nobody has their phones on them. It's very much just like an hour focusing on yourself, and everyone's so nice, so friendly, everyone's very positive. And I feel like I've taken cycling classes at 4 different studios, like 4 different companies, 4 different brands, and all of them focus on becoming a better you physically and becoming a better you mentally as well. And I love that they're able to combine both of those, because I always feel empowered when I'm leaving. I always feel good and just like ready to just get after life. And today they were talking about, I feel like there's always like a message in class, and today the message was talking about how in some cultures, when a glass dish breaks or a ceramic dish breaks, instead of throwing it away, they repair it with gold, which is something that I've learned about before. I've heard about that before, and I've thought about that before in a similar way. But I just thought it was such a nice thing to think about, how when we get hurt, when we get broken, when something bad happens to us, we have a choice to give up and stop everything, or we can grow from it, learn from it, become stronger, become better, and put ourselves back together with gold. And I think that in my life, I feel like I've definitely felt that way. Like each time I go through something difficult, I'm always, in the end, I become better for it, because I learn something about myself, I discover new strengths, and just become more in tune with who I am. So I was really happy with how today's class went. The instructor's name was Lori. She's new, so she's replacing my old instructor. And there was only 9 of us in the class, whereas before this class was packed with people. But it's only her 2nd week there, and she was really, really good. This is her 2nd year teaching, I think, but just not at this studio. And I'm pretty sure in a few weeks, like, her class is gonna be packed. So I'm kind of happy that I was like one of the first people in there. Also, because the class was so small, I'm always a back row person. Like, I'm never a front row cycler. That just has always been something that's intimidated me, but also something that I've wanted to try. And I feel like next week, if I go back, because there's not as many people in the class, it's not as scary to be one of the people in the front. So maybe I'll challenge myself to that and give being a front row cycling class person a try. I don't know if I'll go like front and center. We might go front and off to the side at first, but work our way up to front and center. But I think that would just, I don't think it'll be, I really think I'm just like hyping it, like making it a big deal in my head. I really don't think it's gonna be that bad or scary. But maybe that'll be my little side quest for next week, is to become a front row cycler. Do you see the turkeys crossing? There we go. Look at all the turkeys. I just got to the work parking lot and I'm gonna head in for the day. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog off here. If you watched this far, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great rest of your week.